I think the idea of the movie is something that lives with me since a long time, about what I experience, being a woman in that world. And basically, like, after I did Revenge, I passed my 40s and I started to feel that, okay, this was going to be the end of my life. Like, I wasn't going to be valued anymore. I wasn't going to have a place in society. And it was very, very powerful negative energy. And I started to reflect on how could this had such a strong impact on me. I wasn't even at half of my life. So, and in fact, I started to reflect on how everything around me during my whole life basically led me to feel that I wasn't good enough with the body I had, with, when you're younger, it's because you don't have the perfect butt or the perfect breast, or you're not thin enough, or you're obsessed with, the weight you have, or when you get older, it's all of a sudden, okay, so then it's going to be the wrinkles, it's going to be, so at each stage of your life, you can feel that you're not good enough, that you're, that there is something wrong with you, and that can have a very, very strong, and more than strong, very violent impact on what you do to yourself to try and look like a certain way, or conform to a certain way that makes you feel that you're going to be able to exist in the world. So it was really the basis of wanting to free myself from that, and also having a wider thought about how could this happen, how could this be so strong? How could this be such a strong jail that, that we build around ourselves, and that it's very, very difficult to get out? Yeah, so basically, like, she has already been kind of put on the side by the movie industry, that, because she reached a certain age, like, she doesn't get roles anymore. So her way to still be under the spotlight was to be on TV for gym tonic, aerobic stuff. Really, the model I had in mind was Jane Fonda, that kind of what happened with her. She found another way to exist, differently past a certain age. And so that was her way to first survive the violence of, not having a certain age anymore, look like a certain thing. And then there is the second hit, that is, when the TV director of the network kind of fires her, because, like, he also thinks she's too old, and she, she doesn't have a place anymore in his opinion. So she's in a place where she feels her life is over, like the way I felt, my life was over, and she doesn't have an existence anymore, because, like, everything around her tell her, you're done, we're not interested in you anymore. So basically that's what leads her to take the substance. Really naturally, they had this bond, they had this energy that, navigated between them, and something happened here that you can never predict, and it's what's magic with, I think, a movie. It's that the chemistry and the energy, it's the only thing you can never control. You can work as hard as you want, prep as hard as you want. The only thing you never totally control is the live energy of the people you're going to work with, the actors, the crew, and it's what happened the moment it happens. And luckily it happened on set between the two of them. Yeah.
本年度アカデミー賞受賞。
Have you ever dreamt of a better version of yourself? Younger, more beautiful, more perfect.
pretty girls should always smile.